Hello everyone, my name is SiC and welcome to Phoenix Point Backer Build 5. We're going to start a new series because, well, yeah, Backer Build 5 after all. This is very new and the geoscape has changed quite a bit. We can almost practically play a campaign game like we would expect from the full release. Now, that said, if you have been following this game, then you know that this game should have been released by now. Instead of that, we're playing Backer Build 5, and that is because the release date has been pushed back. Now, all of you who have been following this game in the past also know that, well, the game really wasn't ready yet for a release. Well, fun and promising, a lot of things were missing. And, well, we haven't really been able to test any of the fundamental strategy gameplay on the geoscape. But that is what this Backer Build now offers. So, let's start up a new game. I did go into the tutorial just a little bit, because there are a lot of changes and I wanted to have a little bit of time to figure out what changed. Now, I have not seen everything. I have played up until the point where I repaired the research station, but I have not started the actual process of researching anything yet. Now, as for difficulty, we could go for standard, but that is for players familiar with the strategy genre. I am a little bit more than that. For veteran players of the strategy genre, enemies are stronger and more abundant, targeting mission resources. Now that seems more fun to me. We also have Devastation, the challenge of champions. Enemies appear in droves, coordinating their efforts to destroy the squad and any advantage a mission might provide. That's harsh. I don't think we're going to do that for now. Or maybe we should, just to check it out. Yes. I might regret this later on, but let's do this. I will leave the tutorial on and we will be going through those first steps, as it will guide us through the initial process of starting up a game, which is quite important. It might also tell us about things that are new, things that are different, and so on. Anyway, a world in chaos. Welcome to the Phoenix Point tutorial. The old world is no more. The Arctic permafrost has melted, unleashing a deadly virus, claiming billions of lives and causing billions more to mutate into mindless abominations. The remaining survivors have gathered together in havens throughout the world, hoping the infection won't reach them there. We are the Phoenix Project, all that is left of an organization dedicated to ensuring humanity's survival. It is time to rise from the ashes. Okay. Now, the geoscape represents the current world in all known locations. You can access it at any time by clicking on the geoscape tab. Rotate the globe by holding down the left mouse button and drag. Zoom in and out by using the mouse wheel. Alright? The Manticore is your transport aircraft. The crew of the Manticore is displayed in the aircraft panel below. Center on aircraft, middle mouse button, or click on the aircraft image. Okay. To move, left click on a location on the globe, then select the move action. The orange circle shows your maximum movement range. Now, all of this is as before in the previous Backer build. We have a little Manticore with troops on board. We can move anywhere within this range and we will still be in range to move back to the Phoenix Point base. Now, we have objectives for this tutorial, one of which is, or the only one we have right now, is to go to an unexplored site. So, let's pick out this one. Let's move over. Now, resources and exploration. Exploration sites with a question mark may contain valuable resources or another Phoenix base. Left click on an exploration site and select Explore. Exploration takes time and you may get ambushed. Right, so we will click and we will explore and see what happens. Boom, scavenging site. Threat level low, light level night, enemy Pandoran. Eliminate all enemies to claim the resource crates. Start mission. Alright. So, I think this series should follow my original template, where we play one tactical mission, we go back to the geoscape, and that will be the end of it. And then we go into the next episode where we go through the geoscape, explore more until we reach another combat encounter, and we will go into another combat engagement when it pops up. Now, the game runs significantly better. It looks quite a bit snazzier as well. The UI has had an overhaul and it looks quite nice. Also, the nighttime is new, I think, because I don't remember playing a nighttime map before. So that is quite cool. Now, the first thing we notice is this... what is it called anyway? I don't even know. Mist Sentinels. Alright. Alright, okay. Well, we don't see any other enemies yet, but this is something that we may want to target. Maybe not from the get-go, because I don't know exactly how accurate we are, but we are quite inaccurate. We have a lot of potential for missing. So for now, I am going to inch my squad forward a little bit. Hopefully not encountering any other enemies along the way, until we get into a decent position to take on that sentinel and destroy it in a one go before it is able to spawn the mist. Now we have an assault trooper and all of these guys. I think I have 3 of them. In fact, we will inch all of them forward as far as we can. This is number 2. That's number 3. So yeah, indeed, I am correct in that assumption. Now cover here is a little bit weird, as you might see these pillars and we can stand in between and that still counts as cover. For some reason, but I'll take it. Right, so we're not going to engage on turn number 1. Meanwhile, our sniper is going to move forward into a better position for that critical sniper shot. And then finally, Salvatore Everest is also going to move up into cover and going to go on standby. Now then, Pandoran activity. So it's not quite alien activity like we've got used to, but hey, he got alerted, he spotted an enemy, and now what is he going to do? Ah, he's going for a crate. And we see a second alien also going for a crate. Now these guys are quite close by, and oh, this actually makes for quite an interesting target straight off the bat, because we have our guy and he has the Hell 2 cannon. Now that thing can do a wicked amount of damage. Now we might also destroy the crate, and that will be unfortunate. Now what is this? That's a shield. It would take up quite a... Actually, I think we would be okay with that. Let's go for it. Boom! Stun! Equipment destroyed, shield, disabled arm, bleeding for 10. And so is this other guy. They both lost shield arms. They both are bleeding. They took the same amount of damage and the crate is still okay. That is a pretty damn awesome start. Meanwhile though, we have Aida Kuto, who is also in position to take a shot. Even 2 shots, because the assault rifle only requires 50% of your action points. So we can even shoot this thing again, and we might even take out that second Arthron, I guess that's his name. And we actually do. Wow. That is great. Alright, so now we have a sniper left and 2 other assault troopers. They might not be able to take out this Mist Sentinel. Now I don't know if it's going to activate straight away. Basically, all of its parts are equal amounts, or have an equal amount of armor. And the best benefit for us would be to take out the head. Damage 110 by 1 shot. Alright, well, let's just go for it and see what happens. Boom, that's a lot of damage. Now it is alerted and preparing for action. We do, however, still have enough action points left to fire the pistol. And the pistol might even hit. Nice.
You like that?
Another 30 hit points. Now, another thing you might notice right now is these guys now have voiceovers, which is quite interesting. And both of my assault troopers are in position and will be able to take enough shots to take out that Mist Sentinel. Also, this is quite snazzy. When we zoom out a little bit again, actually, Look at that. We now see the cone of what is going to be hit. Even at night, this lights up a little bit. That's really cool. So even if we just fire the weapon now, that's enough to make that kill. Alright, now we could go on Overwatch, or we could just simply wait here, and I'm going to elect to do that. Another enemy shows up. When he hits a crate for 46, there's another crate right there, and he deploys a shield. Interesting. So we definitely don't want to use our Hell2 cannon. However, we could use some will points and action points as well to jet jump to a location within 20 tiles. Now, that means we could jump up here, and from there we might have a decent chance to make some... okay, we can select these tiles but not actually jump to them. That is interesting. We could go up there, but I don't think our accuracy would be helped much because the Hell2 cannon is terribly inaccurate. What we can do, however, let's see, how far could you run? He could not run very far. However, he can jump up into heavy cover right there, and then he will be much better able, or much more able, I guess, to attack these guys on the next turn with a bit more accuracy. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Now, if you've been watching my previous videos, you might notice that the frame rate has really improved quite a bit, because this action used to drop the frame rate quite significantly. Alright, so let's see what our snipers can do. Actually, let's switch him back to the sniper rifle there. We have a view of his head, as well as the carapace. Now, if we hit the carapace, he might not be dead instantly. Actually, he will not, because we can do 110 to 120 damage, and he has 130 HP. Sorry about that. However, his head might be disabled. Let's just go for his head, I guess. This would be a sure hit, though. This might miss, but sniper is pretty good. I'm just going to risk that and actually take that hit. Nice. Alright, so this has also changed a little bit, because normally speaking you would expect that within this blue circle, of course you can take a shot, but you would expect after you move there that you cannot move further and then still take a shot. However, that has changed a little bit, and I think that first circle would be 25% of your action points. This would be 50, and that would still be enough to take a shot as the assault class. Now, this guy is behind the shield, however, you can switch targets to that guy and take him out. Awesome. Alright, then Salvatore Everest is in a pretty decent position to move into cover.
Let's do this.
Right there, actually, and still take a shot. And we might be able to get a hit in on that arm. 40 damage, okay, the arm is slightly injured. Not enough, but it helps. And this guy and that guy are both melee classes, so we don't need to be in cover. We could just stand here and take pot shots from there. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We disabled his arm, we even killed him. Excellent. Right, now we are going to move him forward. We have one alien left behind that crate. Now he sees us, and he chooses to fall back and actually goes for the crate again, hitting it twice. And he deployed a shield. Alright, yeah, I was wondering about that, but that makes sense. Now, Jonas Rogers is the front guy here. He can move forward and shoot past the shield. And then the other guy... yeah, he needs to be out of the way first, but we're going to move him forward. He's going to take that flanking shot. Look at that. All behind the shield. We could go for the head right there. Oh, wow. Disabled the head. He's bleeding for 10. He might have 20 HP left, though. No, we're not going to use the Hell2 cannon. What about our sniper? What can you do? Hit him in the pincer, I guess. Boom. Disabled the arm. Destroyed the pincer. Now he is helpless. And basically it's just a wait until he bleeds to death. We're going to move the sniper a little bit over there, however. And yeah, he's going to stand by. This guy is going to move forward, or this girl. Can't tell from up here, but that's clearly what she is, judging by the voice. Yeah, we could waste a bullet here. Oh, look at that messed up arm. The graphics have gotten a bit of an increase as well, like it looks a lot better than before. Anyway, let's go on standby. This guy is bleeding for 20. And all he can do is use his shield. Now I wonder, actually I was thinking that these guys could really use a shield bash or something. Did he just... he retreated from the battlefield. What? I didn't know they could do that. That's new. Alright, anyway, nobody got injured. We have 3 level ups. So let's go back to the geoscape and deal with some of these level ups. Spend some points on skills. Hopefully we're going to get a guy or a girl with an increase to accuracy. That will be quite nice. And let's see, all surviving crates have been recovered and resources transferred to our stores. Now, 20 tech, 250 materials and 50 food, as well as a Mercy SG3 magazine for the Phoenix shotgun and a Cypher HD magazine for a Phoenix handgun have been recovered. Now then, mission rewards and items. On completing a mission, all gathered items and resources are added to your overall supplies. You can re-equip the members of your squad with new weapons you have gathered at any time by left-clicking on the Personnel tab. You can also access squad members by clicking the crew icons in the Manticore panel. Enter the equipment section of the Personnel tab. Alright, so we have our 5 guys here, and this guy has not leveled up, so we are going to go straight to Eric Gutierrez. And we are going to go into his equipment tab. You can equip your soldiers with new weapons and armor by dragging available equipment from the stores onto the appropriate slots in their inventory section. Items in the ready section are available for instant use at the start of a mission. Mount items can only be attached to the corresponding piece of armor. Alright, so this has not really changed from before, except however that we now have a plus ammo button that we can click to add magazines. So if we want this guy to have more magazines, we click this once, we get another magazine. That's quite cool. Anyway, training and leveling. Soldiers can increase stats or acquire new abilities by spending skill points. A little bit of a typo there. Or SPs. Only abilities of the soldier's level or lower can be acquired. Soldiers gain the ability to acquire a second class at level 4. Doing so provides them access to all skills and abilities of the new class. Right, as for this guy, extreme focus. Overwatch cost is reduced by 1 action point. We have devoted an additional +2 will, but he has enough SP that we can get both of these no problem and still have SP left over. So we're going to get this one. We are going to get that one as well, because that is very useful, and then we are going to increase his speed a little bit. So that's 8 SP again. And then we're going to leave it at that, because this means that he can move around a little bit further before he no longer has the option to shoot. Now, Irakuto, let's have a look. Additional +2 to strength and dash. Dash is something we are definitely going to get. We are also going to get +2 strength. That would be very nice indeed. You could also get a melee weapon at some point. That would be quite nice. Anyway, we have some points left, and we are also going to put that into speed. And then we have Jonas Rogers over here who can get dash. So this is a little bit random. Not everybody gets the same thing. But this means that we can expend more on speed maybe. So this is going to be an assault trooper for sure. And we could put some points into willpower. Yeah, why not? Might go over well with the dash ability. Anyway. That's it for everyone. Now then, explore another unexplored site and complete the mission. That is going to happen on the next video. So if you want to see more of me playing this game, please let me know in the comments below. Leave a like or a comment, one of those two will do fine. And I will see you guys for whatever video I do next.